All right, we are coming back from the konbini. Just went there to buy a lot of random stuff, including a corn dog, which is called an American dog in Japan, which is kind of cool. But anyways, we wanted to talk about getting over the fear of speaking Japanese one more time because I feel like we've kind of gone through this whole journey of starting off being really afraid and then like being quiet because we were afraid, and then over time like working on it, becoming louder, realizing that our tone wasn't quite right. Now I feel like we're finally there in terms of, you know, you spend enough time and enough like reps going to a konbini and just talking to service workers in general, and eventually you get used to it. And I feel like I'm at the point where I still sometimes feel a little hesitant if they were to say something new, or if I were to say something I'm not used to. But regarding the stuff that I am used to, I feel pretty comfortable saying it in like a decent loudness as well as like the correct tone now. So I can't say we've like completely gotten over the fear of speaking Japanese in Japan, but we are much better at it, much better at speaking Japanese in general. So that's some progress. And once we reach the day where like we just don't feel anything in terms of like hesitation and fear, we'll mention it. But for now, I still feel some like hesitation, like I said, regarding stuff I'm not used to saying or hearing. But, you know, at least knowing what they're gonna say and expecting what they're gonna say helps a lot with it. So for instance, レジ袋必要ですか?いりますか?どうしますか? Like those are the things that they would ask you if you want like a bag. This is not a konbini bag, but most of the time I just say いえ、結構です or 大丈夫です, which is the most common one. So for that, I'm used to it now, so I don't feel hesitation regarding that. But in restaurant situations, like for instance, yesterday I was eating with my friend at a tonkatsu place, and they were asking like what size they wanted the rice to be. I didn't fully understand what they said, so my friend said sukuname, which means small size, and I said onaji desu, which means the same. And then my friend just looked at me and was like, are you sure? Because normally, I guess guys would eat a normal portion, or in general, you would eat normal portions. So me saying onaji desu when I didn't quite fully understand what they were talking about, because I wanted to just order the same thing as my friend, was sort of like a reaction of like, oh no, I don't know I don't know what the staff just asked regarding the rice, so I'm just going to take the easy way out and say onaji desu to whatever my friend said. And yeah, it was kind of funny, but afterwards I learned, what they actually asked and how to actually respond to it. Like if you want a bigger size, you can say ome desu, or if you want regular size, you just say futsu desu. So, or futsu, So it's just things you have to experience and learn in order to get used to actually knowing how to respond. And I'm like taking notes for everything, and eventually I will also add it to like future audiobook stuff. Right now I'm working on an audiobook that helps with shadowing, and I wanted to also mention that because I feel like if you're also struggling like how I was for a while regarding the essentials of Japan, not like the super specifics, like what size bowl do you want for your rice? Like I don't think I'm gonna add that to the first audiobook, but for the essentials, like going to the konbini, talking to the train station person, bus driver, asking them if this is the right bus, like if it's going to the right place, asking a train station worker, oh, I ended up going into the wrong gate, can you help me get out? All that kind of stuff. That's in the audiobook right now. I've written all the dialogue out based on my notes. So I will eventually get that posted or like out there in terms of, I think I'll be putting it on Audible and all that stuff. So a link will be down below once it's finally there. But yeah, if you're having trouble with the fear of speaking Japanese in Japan, I think it can help, especially the shadowing aspect of the book, where basically I have native Japanese speakers as the voiceover people, and then you'll just copy whatever they say like over and over again until you're used to it. So yeah, hopefully by the time I release this video, it'll be out. Check it in the link down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.